Good morning, everybody. Uncle TCG here, and I have a little bit of a different video today. So this is of course, the indie card game, 5 mics, that I've been messing with. But because it's an indie game, and because most of the people playing aren't really have a strong background in card games, or these kind of card games specifically, trading card games. I just wanted to put together a video on how to deck build and make sure that whatever thing you want to play, you can just make it as strong as you can make it with the cards that you have, and just how to think about going through. Because I've also seen some decks online from some other people just this whole time, and I'm not sure exactly what everyone's doing. So I just want to put this together to help people kind of figure out, how they should be thinking about their deck and building it and that kind of thing. Okay, and before I really get started, I also want to say that there's really no, there's going to be 3 main deck building approaches that we're going to cover. Let me just grab some cards now while I talk. But there's no real way to build a deck that's incorrect. There's you build the deck to make more or less sense, but you can play it regardless. And if it makes sense to you, then it makes sense to you. So I have a few examples here that I just want to go over. Notice they're all 2-cost event cards. So, I guess two events and an item. So let's go over cost Slippin first, because this is the most powerful way, in my opinion, to deck build. We're going to set these 2 to the side. We'll come back to these. We'll put them here so you don't forget. Caught Slippin. So the first way that you can deck build, and this is the way that I prefer, is just because I'm crazy, but so this card right here, Caught Slippin, and I'm not going to go over every card here. I'll kind of briefly explain what they do. I won't read them word for word. If you want all the cards word for word, there's a tier list on my video where I go over every single card in detail. Although I did accidentally skip explaining this card, so this is a perfect chance. Anyway, this card, Caught Slippin, basically, it's like a trap hole. Well, I mean, I'm assuming you guys haven't played any other card games, so let me try to not do that. Basically, this will kill the opponent and give you energy. Okay, so in this game, energy or money, so your re-up, this card has invest, certain other cards have re-up. That's very powerful because you get to play a lot of things, right? So this card right over here, just right on top, cash bags, I also think this card is really, really good. He's got a re-up 3. You can't put him in anything because he has this effect. He can't attack. So certain other decks will be weird with him, right? So this is the start of my deck. I got 4 Caught Slippin, and I got 4 cash bags. Now, the first thing you should do is you look at the cards you have and say to yourself, what goes with these, right? This card goes everywhere, so it's not really, it's just free money, free messing with the opponent. Okay. This one's a party card. So let's look at party, because there are a few cards that combo with party. This is a party card. And so if you're approaching it like this, you might think, okay, maybe there should be more party cards, especially because we have like other cards that'll combo with it. But what you want to do first is you want to make the fewest additions possible to make your engine move. Because if you do that, it's just better for you. So we're going to look at Pretty Millie here. Gain fly and plus attack when you have so many party artists. Pretty Millie's pretty good. So let's run 2 of Pretty Millie, right? We start with 5 energy, of course. So if we play Pretty Millie, start at 5, play the Pretty Millie, go down to 4, play the cash bags for 1. Cash bags effects will let us re-up 3, and then we have more money to play with. So that's pretty good naturally, not even counting the fact that she gets fly and everything. So So let's look back over here. We added Pretty Millie. She likes when we have more party stuff, okay? There's nothing LaGrill's doing here that I really particularly like. But I do like Tony Romano. Fly, a little bit of over-the-top damage. So we'll add Tony Romano. Well, we don't need to completely banish LaGrill. Yeah, so these are our party cards, right? We're looking at this, and this is like, okay, this is a decent chunk of party cards. So let's see. We also have this card here. Royalty check came. Re-up 3 if you control at least 2 friendly party artists. This is 6, 8. You know, that's not going to be too hard. So we'll add this, right? Okay. Now I think we're gonna stop there for a second. And this is very similar to another deck I uploaded that you can see if you'd like the full breakdown. I'm not going to get all the way into this one, but I think this is a useful starting point, right? Because you look at this. This is your entire package here. These are flyers. They're just here for damage. But these cards, you look at these. You got the Re-up 3. You got the Invest 1, which again is going to raise your money permanently. And you got the Re-up 3. This is a lot of money that you're messing with, right? So you really need stuff to spend it on. You need big other people, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense, right? Like that's why, like LaGrill, you don't want to play cashbacks and then play LaGrill. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, this is our party package. We got our party package. We got all of our energy, and now we got to figure out what exactly we want to spend it on. Now, the deck that I posted, what that deck chose to do was it chose to grab all the big boss monsters from all the different decks and just put them in here and say, okay, you know, we're going to spend all of our energy to get those guys out. But I don't just want to do that again. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we have 8. So we have 7 more slots, realistically, right? What should we do with 7 slots? We could lean into emo, you know, but I don't want to do that, really. Because cash bags, like I said at the beginning, actually, cash bags will interfere with some of the emo stuff going on. But Shock Him's always good. I kind of want to try some more hardcore stuff. And now, the reason I'm going into hardcore has nothing, I just want to clarify, has nothing to do with these cost Slippins. These cards may as well be freestyle cards. It doesn't matter. Unless later there's a card that makes it matter, but right now it doesn't. Okay, so we have 7 slots, right? Now, something interesting about this situation here is Gorilla P is actually pretty beefy, right? And like we said earlier, if we have 5 energy and we spend 4 on Pretty Millie and then 1 on cash bags, we re-up 3. So if we have a good 3-cost unit, we can just play that instead of the Tony Romano. You know, the Tony Romano is good, and we would play it if we can. But Gorilla P is pretty strong. Okay. So maybe we're doing something with Gorilla P. We have 7 slots, right? We should probably grab Big Honk Girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. We could grab 1 Street Sweeper, because he's always a 2/3, you know? And that's not bad. I don't really want to grab any more of these cards, because this is, the whole thing is, these cards have unique, so the more boss monsters you have that are the same, you know, boss, the harder it is kind of to get them out. I wouldn't go any higher than 2, with specific exceptions. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have space for one more. You can see we're kind of chunking up on all these 3 costs. We have 6 3 cost cards here. Because even if we're at 0 energy, the re-up for the royalty check will also let us just play one of these. But, you know what we could do? We do Chili Stick, right? Do we do Chili Stick, though? Let me see. See, this is a little inconsistent, because the Big Hot Girl's pretty good, right? The Chili Stick's not that good. The Street Sweep is only really super good when there's a bunch of Chili Stick. Okay, so you might actually consider, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Does that work? That's kind of a lot. So we got the 1-up Street Sweeper, so this isn't going to matter often. But in those times where we have a boss, and then something else. Yeah, I think you do replace this card though. Yeah, no, I don't think you go that heavy into it. But I will throw one of these out. And in this spot right here, right? So we're not super comfortable with all of our choices because they're not all that good. We can look back over here. We can say, okay, there's more Tony Romano. But again, we also said how we just have so much energy. We want to play big guys, right? So maybe we don't have to stick just to this this hardcore package. Maybe this is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have enough room for 2 cards. We're gonna go Black Chaz. See, the only thing is that I like that I can jump people here, right? I like that I can jump people. This is pretty good. So maybe we will add back 1 Street Sweeper. That's fine. Worst case, he can jump somebody. So like these 2 by themselves are 6 damage, and more is more. So that should be fine. And the one of Black Chaz is always good. He's got the play, the invest. He's just a big guy. He's got the cut, so he's going to reduce damage. Because, yeah, your Gorilla P only has 2 defense. So, and so does the Tony Romano. Let's see, though. Actually, you know, I'm gonna throw this guy away. Street Sweeper. No. I want a 3rd Tony. You see now, I kind of reached the end of what I wanted to do over here, so then I can look back over here. And remember, this was the minimum cards that I felt that would make this, you know, work. So this is a little bit extra, and that's okay. But we've added 1 more party artist. So that means we can consider adding another royalty check, actually. Royalty check is really strong. Okay, well, yeah, we'll add 3 royalty checks. Okay, so we have, I believe we have our party, or we have our artist package here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. 15, and we have 7 cards over here, right? So we have 8 slots to work with, right? Okay, so we look at this. We have this. These are our colors, basically, right? We got the little bit of the red package. We got the big Big party package. Okay, let's look at party again. Velvet slides. I do not like velvet slides, and I'm not using that card. Not using, just left the mall either. But actually, let's see. Let's go over here and grab a microphone. Microphone's kind of, it's not always good, but it's pretty good, especially with flyers. If you can get a Gorilla P by herself with a microphone, she's a 6'4". That's not bad. A 6'4" is not bad. Big Hot Girl also likes the microphone. Yeah, so let's go that way. Then I don't think this is enough energy. I don't think this is just enough. So we need to look at some other energy source, right? And we have two main choices. We have the headliner, and we have Light the Match. Light the Match is interesting. We only have a few party artists, right? 5. Maybe we only do 2 Light the Match. But the plus attack is really interesting. It's only a re-up 1 though, but we have so much other. We have the 3 royalty checks. We have the caught Slippins, which should be activating the cash bags. So it's kind of fine actually. But yeah, it's going to give a friendly hardcore +1 attack. You can bump Gorilla P to a 5 attack, which lets her kill something like a Black Chaz. You can bump the Big Hot Girl up to 4 naturally, and then 7 when she swings, which, I don't know, go ahead. So, yeah, I think. Do you want 2 or 3? Because 3 might be pretty good. No, we're being greedy. So we'll just do 2. 2 makes sense to me. So we have 2, 5, 10 cards here. So we have 5 more slots. So let's look back over here. Okay, so we got the invest, we got the re-up, we got the fly. We got the damage over here. Let's look back at red, see if there's anything else. No, there's nothing else I would play. You can play the warning, but it's not, I don't know. It's not that big a deal. But we are running the 4 caught Slippin', so actually warning might not be bad. So let's grab 2 warning. 2 warning. And we have 3 more slots. 3 more slots. So in this spot, we look, right? So we got some of the stall here. And then energy cards in the back. And let's just bunch them up so that it's easy to see what everything's doing. So we got the energy cards back here, the trap cards back here, and this one's like a mixture, so it'll go between. Just because of the invest is basically an energy card. And we have the microphone. Are we missing anything? We don't really have any mitigation. There's nothing in conscious we want, nothing in emo, but there's a card that's always worth considering, and that's Fumes in the Air. This card's very good. Let's see, what was this, 10? Wait, 3? 3, 7, 12. Okay, 2 Fumes in the Air. Nah, we're gonna go 3 Fumes in the Air. Just because our defense is low and our attack is high, so this is it's just good. We don't need these. Yeah, because this is gonna lower their attack and defense for basically 2 rounds. Your round and then their round. So this becomes a 5-3 basically, 4-5, 4-3, 5-4, essentially, considering the reduction. So I think that's the entire deck actually. let's pack it up. And I want to go over it real quick all together. We'll lay it all out just so that we can both be seeing it. So for starters, we got the 4 cash bags, right? 4 cash bags. We got the 3 Tony Romano. We got the 2 Pretty Millie. We have 4 of these Gorilla P. Right here. One of the Big Hot Girl. The 1 Black Chaz by himself. We have 3 Fumes in the Air. The 1 Microphone. 2 Warning. 4 Caught Slippin'. 3 Royalty Check. And 2 Light the Match. Yeah, that's this deck. This deck started out just looking like exactly like the tournament deck I played, but this looks pretty different, and I kind of like this. Oh, yeah, this is good. Okay, so, yeah, again, just to kind of reiterate, that was me building a deck that I thought was broken. And what I did basically is just started from Caught Slippin' and Caught Slippin' and cash bags, right? So okay, that's one way you can deck build. So we have another way. Which one do I want to do first? Let's save Pet Roach for last, because I do not like talking about Pet Roach. Battle Rap Champion, right? No, I guess we should start with Pet Roach. Okay, Pet Roach. This is actually the one card I didn't read off in the tier list because I hate it. I just didn't want to talk about it. But you can equip more than 1 and end round heal 1. This is an interesting card. The problem about this game is that when you have stuff that's on the board, your opponent's going to attack it, right? So if you use this card, it's normally bad because the heal is so small, and it's just you're probably not going to keep your stuff on the board, and it probably doesn't matter. But if you like this card, I'm going to show you how to build it. So here's what you do, right? You start with the Pet Roach, and you start max copies, right? Because you're gonna be over here, and you're gonna be like, all right, cool, I'm running the Pet Roach. So my whole deck is gonna be about, I need to make sure that this card is doing more than its fair share, basically. So that's how we're gonna try to build it with that in mind. Now, the best way for this card to be good is if it's attached to somebody that's big, like someone who's not going to die in one turn, someone who's going to stick around for a little bit. Okay, so we look at Chill, and we pretty much have two big guys, right? 4/4 and a 3/3. You don't really want either of these by themselves, really, because let's put it over here, right? So let's imagine each of them have a Pet Roach, right? It's not scary for the opponent at all. They're just gonna hit it, and it's gonna die. But if you only have like a Stone Hot, maybe both Pet Roaches are on the same Stone Hot. Well, he's a 6/6 now, if he's by himself because of the microphone. And the Pet Roaches, you can equip more than one, so you can just keep putting them on them. And yeah, you can just do that, and that's pretty hard for them to deal with, especially if you have other cards that are going off at the same time. I'm going to grab stock up just because I know I'm going to want it later. Okay, so we have our Pet Roach, and we kind of have our... This is not exactly a win condition, right? There are certain situations that you call win conditions because if they happen, then you're winning the game. This isn't really that. This is more like you know, if this keeps happening, then you win. But this won't keep happening because they're going to stop it. But for the couple turns that you can get it, that's what we're looking for. Okay, so we got the pet roach. We got the microphone. We have the stone hot. Let's grab 2 stone hots because we like this card and we want to see it. We'll also grab some of the cool chemist, right? Because cool chemist is a cool dude. And like we said, we're over here doing this, so let's go for cool chemist, right? And now you're like, okay, well I'm healing. I got all the green cards. So let me just. This is the instinct of a lot of people, is to go, okay, I'll do 4, and then 4, and the deck practically built itself. Blah blah blah. So I got 4 here, 8, 12, 14. Maybe you just add a 3rd stone hot, right? That would be. This is how a lot of people might build their deck. This is wrong, though, I think, in my opinion. You can do it if you want, but for me, because you look at a card like this, right? Misty Knight. It's a 2-cost, play, heal 1. And that's fine. You know, it's not bad. And the heal is always going to be nice. And again, we talked about the unique cards. I wouldn't really go up over 2. We want cards that are going to help us win the game when they happen. We want cards that are going to change what's happening enough where something different happens. Misty Knight's just more of the exact same thing you're already doing, and she's like a weaker cool chemist, and we're already building our board to try to maximize the pet roach. And so if we're doing that, the Misty Knight doesn't make a lot of sense. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. The best friend, play, draw 1. Always good. It's always going to be good. It's just always going to be good. I'm not even going to pretend. But if we consider these optional, we have 5 more slots. I'll grab these. We'll talk about those in a second. A card that is always good. Black Chaz. Black Chaz is always good. He's a draw 1, invest 1. So he's going to be giving you energy. He's going to be giving you cards. He's going to be kind of doing everything. Oh, this is the deck. Yes, that's right. Let's see. We could add. Okay, now this is interesting, right? Black Chaz is he works well with people with low defense, right? And there's actually another card that's really strong that we just talked about, cash bags. Right? Cash bags is so good because you can play the Pretty Millie and then the cash bags and then something else. But you can also do that with anybody. We'll come back to these. So if you play Black Chaz for 4, right, you're at 5 energy to start. Play Black Chaz, go down to 1. Effect to invest 1. You play cash bags for 1 cost. He's going to re-up 3. And then you can play, something else. You have a lot of energy. You can play a second cash bags for 1 and then re-up 3. Now you have 5 energy again. So cash bags is good. And like you see how the Misty Knight's not helping anything. Like if I play the Misty Knight, my turn's going to end sooner. And I'm going to do less things that are going to impact the board less than cash bags. Cash bags is going to make sure I can play more cards. He's going to make sure that if I play like a Black Chaz by itself, he's not just by himself, and I can get something else out there. So I do think we make that replacement. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. You know, I don't think we quite need 4. I don't think we quite need 4 cash bags. 3 is plenty. 3 is plenty. But that also means, do we grab another Black Chaz? We could grab another Black Chaz, and that's pretty strong. Because he'll come out, he'll invest, he'll draw, combos with the cash bags, and his cut will help protect the little guys. So yeah, let's go this way, right? Okay, so we have our artist package here. Let's return to the because we really only felt there's only 5 cards here, so we really can go anywhere. Yes, here we go. Chill vibes. We're gonna run 4 chill vibes because we have, 4, 8, 10. 2/3 of our deck is chill. So yeah, we're running chill vibes for sure. Fumes in the Air is very strong consideration. We got stuff like, and I'm just gonna start pulling out good cards here. We got the Caught Slippins, the Warning. Here's the other Fumes. Let's see if we want to do. Now, all right. Here's the other thing too, right? Because we got the Pet Roach. And we got to keep coming back to the Pet Roach just to make sure that we're building well. But we want whatever the Pet Roach is on to live. That's the main consideration, right? So something like Fumes in the Air. It's going to reduce their board's attack, which effectively keeps whatever has the Pet Roach on alive longer. So if you have a cool canvas with the Pet Roach, it's a 3 defense, and then Fumes makes it basically a 4 defense. And if you play 2 Fumes, then it's like a 5 defense. And maybe you have to. Maybe you have to play 2 Fumes. I don't know. But yeah, so let's see. 4, 8, 12, 13. So we're missing. We're going to take stock up. We're missing 1 card? 5, 10. Yep, 1 card. But we had a few options over here, didn't we? We have the Caught Slippins. We have the Warning. I don't think there's anything in Chill that I want to look at. I don't think there's anything in Conscious. Definitely nothing in Emo. So this is pretty much what we're looking at. And sometimes you can do this too, right? Your deck building, and you just throw all the cards that you want in a pile. And then you count. Let me see. And I'm also let me throw a headliner in there, just to make sure we have more than just 4 energy cards, because I just want to make sure that we're getting our energy. Okay, so what do we got here, right? Let's scoop this all up and count it. Definitely more than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we have to cut 7 cards, right? And we're going to make 2 piles, right? Where there's going to be non-optional and optional. So the Chill Vibes, I don't think this is an optional card. The Headliner, I think you do need 5 of these cards. So we have the 2 Microphone. Actually, we'll have non-optional, optional, and then combo cards. So these are the cards that are trying to keep the Pet Roach alive. Optional. Okay, so if we just go by this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You might be like, oh, I'll just throw out these cards, and you're good. But here's the thing. We're running a lot of cards here. 2 microphone is a lot. This is a lot of microphone. And it's like, even when the pet roach is going off, it's not, you know, it's just gonna be fine. It's just gonna be fine. So what you could do also is you can cut back a little bit. So these 3 cards here, right? Let's say I just want to slim this up a little bit. Okay, 3 pet roach, 3 fumes, 1 microphone. Okay, that feels kind of normal. We got the 5 here. Okay, so we need to cut 4 cards. 3 cards because stock up's really good. How about these? Let's see. Is this what we want to do? Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We are 1 over. Now is when it gets tricky, because the deck is so tight. Let's see. Now, the warning. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of warning. I do like warning, but it is, I don't think it's a card that when it fits in your deck, it's really, really good. But I don't think it always fits in your deck. So that's 15. Counted this earlier, that's also 15. Let's count again one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes. Okay, and we're gonna lay it out one more time, just so everyone can see all the cards. We got the 3 cash bags. We got the 4 best friend. We got the 4 cool chemist. The 2 stone hots. 2 black chaz. 2 of the caught slippin. 1 stock up. It's basically, well, yeah, all right, 4 chill vibes, and then the headliner. We got the 3 fumes in the air. We got the 3 pet roach and the microphone. Yeah. Okay, so this is this deck, and I don't feel bad about this one. This one feels like it's gonna kind of do what it is supposed to do. You could, and this is another thing. This is a preference thing too. If you want to swap the cash bags out, and you want to put in the Missy Knight, you know, I wouldn't, for me, because I'm deck building right now. But if you put in the Missy Knight, almost nothing else changes, I think. Yeah, I don't think anything else changes. It's just more, just a bit more heal. So it's an option. But yeah, this is the deck. And I think it should kind of make sense, especially if yeah, if you know the cards and everything. And if you don't, again, we have that tier list up there. It goes over every card, which cards are good, which cards are, in my opinion, not so good. And there will be more stuff in the future, of course. But we have one more deck, Battle Rap Champion. So the caught slippin'. Again, I just want to recap. We had the caught slippin' and the pet roach. These were the 2 cards that we started out deck building with, right? So this card was the broken card. This is the one that we want to max out as many copies as possible of the best cards in the game, in our opinion, so that we have more value than anyone else. Pet Roach is a card. I don't like this card, but you might like this card. And so if you have a card that you like and you want to build it, that was the second deck, right? This deck is funny. So you can build a deck that's designed to do like one thing, and if that one thing happens, you win the game. That's the final way to really build a deck. And Battle Rap Champion's the perfect example. So let's build Battle Rap Champion. So you have this card, and you're like, yeah, this card is so strong. And you look at it, right? And I'll read this one. If you only control one friendly artist, and it's a conscious artist, invest 2 and end your round. So again, invest is crazy. You know, going from 5 to 7 is a lot. But okay. So we have this card, and we're trying to be cheeky, right? So we don't really want a deck full of conscious artists. We want to try to get this off as cheaply as possible, you know, in terms of, because like, all right, in this game you have money, right? And you spend the money, and that's your in-game currency. But when you're deck building, it's also like a currency, you know. So the more spaces that a card takes, it's worse and worse, because you don't want to give all those spaces because you have so many other cards that are pretty good. So let's go Black Chaz, right? We talked about Black Chaz. I think he made it in both other decks. Did he? I think so. I think Black Chaz has made it in every deck so far. But yeah. Black Chaz has the natural invest. He has the natural draw. So you might play this card, and then you might draw into this card. And if you play both of these on the same turn, you know, you go to, you play Black Chaz, you draw, you invest up to 6. And then if you have like a Chill Vibes or something, you can play the Battle Rap Champion to invest up to 8. I don't know if you realize, but 8 is a lot of energy. 8 is a lot of energy. So we can be like, okay, well, let's just do this. We'll just do this, and we'll see what happens. I am gonna grab one more conscious artist though. Just to help the Battle Rap Champion. Because this is the thing, right? When you're deck building, you kind of have two kind of cards, right? These kind of cards, you'll just play them, right? You want to play them, it's fine. Get them on the board. These cards, you can't play them unless these guys are on the board. So when you have cards like that, you want more of the guys that are supposed to be on the board and fewer of the combo pieces, basically, if that makes sense. So yeah, we have 3 of the guys and 2 of the spells. Now the thing about this is that you only, again, I was talking about getting all this out on the first turn, but you only have 4 energy, right? 4 energy, and you get this, and you invest. So you really need the Chill Vibes or the headliner. So that's where we're gonna start, because this is our combo, and we don't want to touch anything else until this is set. And this is kind of a deck that I actually just posted. I think it's the emo beatdown. It's not exactly this, but it's I think it's very similar. But yeah, and that deck used 4 headliner and 2 Chill Vibes, and then I built another color. I forget exactly at the moment. Oh, emo. Yeah. I just built full emo. But this is a new deck. Maybe I want to do. I'm trying not to give chill everything, but maybe we'll run chill here. Yeah, because it's an interesting way also just to see how the deck building can shift back or forth. Where did they're right here. So yeah, all right. So let's look at this, right? Now in our head, again, we have 5 energy. It's turn 1. We want to play the Black Chaz for 4, go down to 1. We want to play one of these 6 cards. One of them. If we play one of them, then we can play the Battle Rap Champion, and then we can invest. Well, we were at 6, and then we can invest up to 8. So that's why we're running this, right? So then we're looking at this, and the combo is complete, basically. This is the entire Battle Rap Champion combo, is just these cards. Oh, for now, there's going to be other cards, but okay. So let's take a moment and let's look at what we got. We have the Conscious cards. I don't like diving too deep into Conscious. I just don't think it's the color's strong enough really for that. But we have this Chill Vibes here, which is interesting, right? And we threw some shade on Missy Knight earlier. Does she make a return? Because, you know, this little bit of extra heal is normally not crazy, but because we're kind of playing light on heal, this could be pretty good. Let's set this aside for now. But another card we know for a fact is good with Black Chaz, the Best Friend. Best Friend, draw, and let's also grab some Stone Hot here. This is our entire chill package that we're thinking about. Definitely not Cool Chemist. So we have what? We have 3 artists here. 10. So we have 2 slots. If we keep all of this, we have 2 slots left. What do we put there though? It's not enough space. So what I'm actually going to do is, I'm so sorry. Once again, Missy Knight I don't think Missy Knight is cutting it. And I'll show you why. Actually, this is a perfect spot. So this card is here. It's going to heal you the 1. And nothing else is going to happen. Right? But if we say, nah, we're good on the Missy Knight. We can draw inspiration from other decks. We can say maybe Gorilla Zane goes here. And you might go, oh, well, I mean, it's an emo card. So this card, KO one opposing item or event, give a friendly emo artist +1/+1. So she can give it to her other Gorilla Zanes, but it is nice actually having just a few extra guys that she can give this to, right? So now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Let's say this is it. Let's say this is the whole shebang. Boom. Okay. So now let's look what we got over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 7 cards to work with. We got our combo. Got our combo enabler, our heal. We have draw, emo cards. Honestly, the strongest thing to do here, and it's because we added the emo cards. This is the reason we added them. It's because with so few of them, they can actually provide a lot of damage. Because we have cards like Dark Spirit, gain +3/+3 if this is your only ally. You know, if you can get just the Gorilla Zane or the Dragonov by itself, which does happen. It will happen. This is pretty good, you know. So this is worth considering. Let's see, what other emo cards do we have here? We have the Faded. We have the Solo Journey. We could run 1 Casualty of War. I don't like this card very much. And we're already running the 6. No, we're good on that one. What did I have? What did I say? We have 7 cards that we can work with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. So we have 7 cards that we can work with. We want the Dark Spirit, and let's lay out the emo cards just to help us visualize it. So we have this is our emo package, right? Dark Spirit. And again, I said earlier with the Battle Rap Champion and the Black Chance, you want more of these guys than you have stuff that needs them on the board. Because if you have a Dark Spirit in hand and no emo, or even if your board's clogged, it's just you can't do anything. Okay, so let's cut one Dark Spirit. The Faded's pretty good. We can always get that off. The Solo Journey. I don't like Solo Journey. It's got an invest 1. So you can do stuff like Dragon off and then Solo Journey on turn 1 or something. But I don't think you want to. This is a card for later in the game. But later in the game, you don't want to do this. You don't want to have only one artist because they can probably mess you up pretty bad. But let's see, this is 6. What else could we fit in here though? So let's say these two are conditional, but we'll keep these. So 4. So we have, let's see, 1 or 3 slots. Now we can do the caught slippin', of course. Caught slippin's always good. We do warning. We are buffing up one guy, and the Battle Rap Champion's leaving us with one guy. So it could be. Yeah, and oh yeah. Look at this, right? So when we have 5 energy, and we play, where is he? The Black Chads, right? Because this is our main combo. Play the Black Chads, go down to 1. Play the Chill Vibes, re-up 2. And we play the Battle Rap Champion. This leaves us with 1 energy. But if we play Warning, well, that's, I mean, you just get it. Okay. So this is a strong consideration now because it combos with our main thing that we're doing. Okay. So we got Warning over here. And because it combos with that, and it also combos with the Dark Spirit. Like if the Dark Spirit's on, your opponent might try to jump you. Warning is pretty good. Actually, we'll go to 2 Warning. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think 2 Warnings good. And I think maybe 1 Solo Journey. We only really have 1 slot. The Solo Journey can be nice. It can bump the Dragonoff up. Because the thing is, we do want... We want to be able to clear things. But when this is working... When this is working, you're only 1 energy shy of the Dark Spirit, right? And that's the whole thing. If you can play this card, you can almost probably play this card. And we run a lot of energy. Our main thing is trying to invest up real high, so we're gonna have energy for it. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Yeah, we'll do 3 Dark Spirit. That's fine, actually. And do I like the rest of this? Let's see, 6, 8, 10, 15. Am I calling it here? No. I think this is 1 too many headliner. 5, yeah. So we have 1 extra slot. What do you think, actually? I don't know. Leave in the comment if you have an idea of where we should go next. On this one specifically for this last slot. I'm a little stuck. We could do the solo journey. Could do the casualty of war. We could do the call slipping. We can do microphone. We can do fumes in the air. We do stock up. Stock up is always actually good. Actually, yeah, stock up. And the reason is because we're doing the chill vibes. So if you have the chill vibes and you stock up and you get the chill vibes and then you heal, it's like this card pays for itself. That's pretty good. I do want microphone in here because microphone on a black Chaz is pretty good. I do like the warning, but we just don't have enough space. The caught slipping, no, we don't really care. Our goal is to be bigger than you. Casualty of war, it's not doing anything for us. And we talked about solo journey. Fumes. Is fumes better than warning? Because here we go. The warning fits with the combo that we said before. But they're also probably not killing the black Chaz. Or they're not attacking that way. Yeah. I think we're gonna do this. The one microphone. The one other thing we could do. So we can swap Dark Spirit for microphone. Now let's look at this real quick. This is the last decision point, right? Once this is over, we're all done. But here's our two main situations, right? These are our two main situations. And sorry for everything being cluttered, but pretend it's not. The black Chaz, and you get the chill vibes, and then the battle rap champion, and you have one energy left, right? You went down to 4. Invest. The re-up 2. Battle rap champion down to 1. Okay. But we are running a lot of these cards, right? If you play 2. Okay, so you went down to 1, and then you play 2 of these cards, you go up to 5. You can play microphone on the black Chaz, and then you can play battle rap champion. And that's the 3 and then the 2. That works pretty well. Yeah, that works pretty well. And I think we're going to leave it at that. There's one other thing that we could think about, and that's, because this is, all right, so we talked the whole game, or the whole time, about combos, right? And how this is a combo. Well, we're leaning really heavily into these guys, right? It's 5 of them. We could add one more, right? I know we took it out earlier, but if we add one more, then we can more consistently plan around having 2 of them, because we're way more likely to have 2. So 2 of them, we can, like we just said, we can get the microphone and the battle rap champion. That's pretty good. But it would take yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, we'll just toss. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. Our main thing is this right here, right? So we want the microphone, the black Chaz, the Battle Rap Champion. That makes sure that we're probably winning whatever's happening. And that costs 2 of these, and then we have 4 more in deck. Okay. But we can also look at it like, what did I say, Dragunov? Dragunov, right? So if we have Dragunov and these 2 cards, right? So let's go over the turn. We played Dragunov for 3, down to 2. Play Headliner, we play Chill Vibes. So it's going to re-up 4, we're going to re-up 2, and then 2. So we have 6. Okay. Well, now we can play Dark Spirit. We can also give them a microphone if we want. We just get them both off. We can do a Fumes in the Air. If they have like a bunch of guys, we can swing and be kind of protected next turn. I think that's most of the stuff you can really do. You can also, of course, do the Faded. But yeah, so it's just like, you know, having these 2, because we're running so many. Most decks you can't be like, oh yeah, I'll just plan for having 2 headliners in my hand. But this one, I think you can. So let's go over and give this deck a final count. And they're a little mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 30, 31. 31. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we have 1 too many of these guys. What is it then? What are we cutting? We need to cut 1 card. Kind of has to be this, doesn't it? Yeah. Because if we have to, we can put the microphone on like a Dragunov and it's fine. Yeah. Okay. We're doing that. So, we just counted, so we're not going to do it again. We're going to lay the deck out like we did before, just so that everyone can see everything that's here. And we can just give it a final once over, and then we can settle it out with that. We got the 2 Stonehot, the 2 Black Chaz, 2 Dragunov. I also got the 1 Jelani. We got the 4 Best Friends, the 2 Headliner, 4 Chill Vibes, got the 2 Battle Rap Champions, the 2 Faded, the 2 Dark Spirit, 2 Microphone, and 1 Fumes in the Air. Yeah, I think this deck is pretty cool too. I would play all 3 of these decks that I made. They all look like a lot of fun. Is there anything else I want to say? No, I think that's it. Yeah, so those are the main deck types. Again, they're the decks that, you know, have such a strong combo that if they happen, you're kind of just really heavily winning the game. There's decks that are built just on the best cards in the game, you know, and they kind of find their value that way. And then, I don't know where he is. Pet Roach. I'm not looking for Pet Roach. Yeah, there's cards that are just what you want to play. But however you get in there, if you follow this kind of deck building philosophy, I think you'll find something pretty entertaining, pretty fun, and pretty good no matter what you want to play. All right, thank you. Catch you next time.